Hey guys, Wizard Does Things here, and you know exactly what's about to go down. That is, if you follow me on social media, which you should do, Instagram, Sean for Realsies, and I don't know my Twitter handle, but I just got one. I use it when I use the restroom. Anyways, we've got a new food review for you. Sorry I was on hiatus. I couldn't upload videos for some reason, but I did make a few just to keep myself in the practice. So now what we've got is actually a food review today. Sardines in oil, lightly smoked. And the ingredients, there's a lot of them, are as follows. Sardines, soybean oil, salt, and smoke flavor. So, I had them earlier today in a class just to taste test, and quite frankly, they smelled horrible. And everyone in the area agreed. Quite frankly, it was just as yucky as the things that carry cooties. You know what I'm talking about, guys. So anyways, let's crack this open like a Monster Zero. Straight off, there's some oil. It smells like icky girl fluid. I don't know if you can tell right now, but what we're doing right now is we're draining it into the toilet. Now let me just remount the camera. I've made a mistake. Ooh, this is way better. So now that we've drained a lot of the oil that's supposed to add flavor, we'll eat it raw. Ooh. Tastes like oil. Don't know if you can see it very well, but it looks like fish and it drips like fish as well. So that what I know about sardines is there's a spine attached to them because they just cut off the heads. And if you ever watched my favorite movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, you'll know that, quote, sardines are super gross, which is kind of what sets the conflict for our intrepid hero for most of the series. So what we just pulled off was hopefully just a chunk of sardine and no spinal column attached, because upon my first bite, that was a very unwelcome surprise. Very good so far. Watching out for any major chunks, because seeing the spinal cord or whatever right now is kind of disheartening, but kind of cool at the same time. Another thing to note is, and this is just with the 98 I got on my biology exam final, is I found the anus or whatever of the fish, which is really interesting because fish, unlike women, use the restroom. Here's the spine, if you can see it. It's pretty gnarly stuff, and when I first bit into it, I just heard a crunch, and swallowed, which apparently is not the best idea to do. And I think I found some of the fish's organs, which I'm supposed to avoid, but interesting stuff. This looks like the liver. Can't wait for someone to clean that up. Am I right, guys? Now, I just worked out, and sardines, like tuna, are full of omega-3s and protein, which is really good for an aspiring fitness enthusiast such as myself. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have taken out the spine. Oh, it looks attached. Let's dump it in. Really gross, but I'm also a very hateful individual who doesn't care about decency, if you couldn't imagine that. Yes, I'm scattering fish carcass around this bathroom stall because I am still a very hateful individual. But back to tuna versus sardines, and why sardines are better than tuna. First off, the taste is very similar, especially if you get just like either of them canned or in that weird metal foil you get. The only difference is sardines don't have mercury. Now, I don't know if you know this, but mercury's bad. It's big bad. It's yucky, icky, gross bad. And A lot of people can die from it. A lot of people have died from it. More spine. Ooh. Anyways, sardines don't live as long as tuna. And tuna accumulates mercury due to how long it can survive in the water. Its natural lifespan, if you may. Sardines don't live long. So they either die without getting caught, or get caught, then die, then don't have any mercury in their system, and then I eat it all. Even though this is like the second can of sardines I've ever opened in my life. It's spilled all over my chap sweater, but I couldn't care less. Got 3 of them back in my house because I'm epic. Oh wow. So about 5 minutes into eating tuna and sardines, you normally get this taste that can only be comparable to pit of death, I say. I feel absolutely disgusted with myself, and I can't imagine ever eating sardines again in this current moment. Because what I'm doing right now is picking apart bones, picking apart sardines, and having a bad time about it. Now I've heard from trusted individuals that if you just take out the sardine, flake it up, and take out the spine and all that guts and shit, and then fry it up on a pan, serve it in a sandwich, it's pretty good. But right now I'm experiencing that pit of death feeling, where I have dead fish in my fucking gut, and it's disgusting. It was even worse when I ate the spine on the first tuna bit I ever ate. And so now every time I eat chunks of the fish, I'm scared for my life that it's gonna be over. My life, that is. But your boy needs protein and omega-3, and he hates tuna. That's the whole point of this video. Tuna's cool, but it's not as cool as sardine. It's not as good as sardines. I felt a sharp prick on my mouth. Reminds me of my high school days. Ha! That's a classic penis joke, if you know what those are. I doubt you do though. So, what I'm gonna do for the channel, after strewing fish carcass around the bathroom, I'm hoping for more food review videos out of myself. I'm going to be going on vacation for Christmas, so I hope to do a vlog or something of the like, because we haven't seen enough of those since 2012, travel vlogs. And I hope to bring back the trend. I feel like my popularity is skyrocketing and peaking, and if I'm gonna do anything good about it, it might as well be that. Anyhow, we're about 2/3 of the way through this tuna. There's just the tail and another piece left. And quite frankly, I think it's time for finger licking rate, not relate. I can't relate to tuna, not unless I go back 3 billion years or whatever. So anyhow, it is with this that I dare say it's time to reflect on the disgusting, sinking feeling I have within my belly, otherwise known as sardines, otherwise known as better than tuna fish. For cheaper, in fact, if you're running on empty or short of 50 cents at the grocery store for some reason, like a filthy pig. But anyhow, let's review part 2, cigarellos. I'm about to throw up because of the sardines in my stomach. I give it a solid 15 out of 100. It's disgusting. Furthermore, let the games begin.